Here's the snap, looking to throw. Back's got it, and he's gonna score. Touchdown, Ole Miss!
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Virginia Tech, 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Ingram. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're
intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Great place to start for this offense. They'll try the run. Fights off a defender. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Ole Miss. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win. And if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Brought down at the 11 as he was trying to find enough room to take it back for the pick six. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Back to throw, it's Wilkins. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive.
Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I feel a huge difference on my team already, bro. Like, that shit just shows. They actually got, like, talent, man.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And he had it for a second.
Like, all that shit right there, that shit don't happen to me, man. No more.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again
nah,
in the
man.
first quarter. And
we never had talent.
Him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get
never had a five-star, man. Never.
Might be calling a hot route. On third down, he drops to throw.
Like, you see this guy right here? The best corner I ever, well, he dropped that one, but
that one was nearly picked off instead.
Best corners I ever had.
Wow, the quarterback got away with one there. He's lucky that defender dropped that pass, because if he picks it, he might have taken that one to the house.
The Hokies will come to the line to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the incomplete pass.
Nah, this my last game, man. I'm free. What y'all trying to play?
For its own great field position.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot.
I think I saw.
Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out of the field and make some stops.
He caught it. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have
some nigga joined the party, then he just left. So.
Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Looking to fire. Going for 6. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it.
He was playing with him?
Down. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
I don't know why my baby just crying.
Fourth down and 10, and barely a thought of kicking it. They'll go for it.
Man, my quarterback got hurt.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get.
Karaoke
and Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From his end zone, he'll have to get rid of it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. 1st and 10 from their own 15-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Wilkins. Finds his man, it's Welsh. Turning it on. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them lean in one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. This freshman makes a stop after a short gain.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football. And
under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Yeah, it's just such a missed opportunity for this offense. It's 3rd and 1, and you're trying to trick the defense by taking a shot. Defense dials in the blitz, but you just like to think that your offensive line, running backs, and tight ends can get that picked up to give your QB a shot to chuck it deep.
And here's the 3rd interception of the night. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop. We got to stop the bleeding and get the ball back to our offense.
Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat
My niggas ain't been running.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Makes the grab down the middle. Touchdown, Rebels! And they take it in for 6 more points.
It hasn't taken very long this season to just see how
nigga just said a Giannis Wimpy swap.
They wanted to be aggressive coming out to start this season, and you've seen that with the play calling on this drive. It does not take these guys with their speed very long to score.
I might take that. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Chance to be special.
And with the extra point, they're up 21.
That Wimpy low-key kind of some shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Just good. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second.
And I can run pick and roll with Giannis too. That's the only thing that making Wemby so shit, because I can't run pick and roll. They made a rule, like, I guess, you know, Darius just, you know how he just abuse shit, but I think they made it with Darius.
When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15.
Because Wemby is small for it. Power forward center can't run it.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense in a bunch formation. Dropping back, it's Wilkins. Working that left side now. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 30. Inside the touchdown, Virginia Tech. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they draw a little closer. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinator. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll go to the toss. Got enough for the first down. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
If you want to test the physicality of a defense, get the toss play going. Get the outside run game working, because those DBs are going to have to find ways to fight off blocks, and you're going to find out just how badly these little guys want to put their face in the fan.
Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Guys, let's take a minute and talk about Ole Miss. The portal many times can give you a pretty good read on what's going on inside a program, and to lose the number of players that they did might be a little bit of a worrisome signal.
Well, I think the biggest thing is they lost some key guys, too. A handful of dudes, David, that really made a difference on this team a year ago. How can they replace that this season?
And that's what your job is as a coach, is to develop those guys behind them, supplement with the portals, and it's an ongoing hard task, but that's what these coaches have to do nowadays.
Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this third down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Rebels headed quickly to the line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Eight-yard pickup
Man, I'm
on
getting
first down.
pancake blocks, man. I ain't never seen this shit before, man.
Using his
God damn, look at this shit, bro. I ain't never seen that shit. This niggas out here pancaking niggas, man.
Moving and give them a first down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
You don't see how easy this shit is, bro? I don't gotta do shit. This shit don't take no skill, bro.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
Fuck that shit.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
I would have been in the dog fight with Louisville. With them
Second
shitty
down
players.
coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Trash ass man.
Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it?
Oh, I know, man. This is just a regular game. I'm just talking to Fox, bitch ass.
Can't pick up the first without scoring. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Let's see what they dial up on this fourth down. Remember, they're 1 for 2 so far in this one. Let's it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, really nice job.
I think the most stars I ever had was 2.
You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the
My highest
middle,
overall
throws
player
that
was a
post
90.
right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
Bruh, he was a right tackle. I'm talking about a skill position.
Bringing it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
Bro, I only had 6 draft picks, bro.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half.
But my defense is ass, though.
Wants to throw. It's Wilkins. Under fire. Snacks
But next year, we're going to be good. Only because they dropped in 8 rank. So our portal was kind of trash.
And the Hokies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Oh my fucking God.
He was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Powers through the defender. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Offense in an empty set. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Ingram. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because he gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Got the back over the middle. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ingram. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space.
Man, I don't miss it like that, bro. Boy, that shit used to piss me off so fucking much.
Wow, you usually don't get that wide open in the end zone. If that ball comes in like that, that's a play the receiver has just got to be able to make for his team.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And here comes money down for this offense. 3rd down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
The Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. To throw, it's Wilkins. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half.
Oh,
right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. One more snap coming before halftime. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. And down he goes back at the 3. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And he's going to try to return this one. Stopped at the 29, but found a little running room after coming out of the end zone. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Pulls it in. It's Ingram. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
Man, it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Dropping back, it's Wilkins. Quickly out to the tight end. There he goes. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Shoots it to the left. It's caught. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. If the Hokies can keep this up in the passing game, that'll make them touch that Hokie stone with a little more enthusiasm.
Yeah, it'll get them jacked up. It'll get them excited. A lot of times with Virginia Tech, man, we've seen it. It's the defense. It's the special teams. But when they can get that QB throwing the ball down the field and create some balance, it's when they have their best teams.
And the runner is down, and so is a flag. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Well, they've put themselves in a hole. It's 1st and 20. Gonna look downfield again. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And the comeback is on. Why not double the try total and go for 2?
It's so challenging to stop the middle of the field passes deep down. You stretch me in these zones. I got to run with you in man. It's always a good idea to run those deep posts, and you could tell they saw it all the way. Receiver, quarterback on same page, gets the big touchdown.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Snap to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Pulls it in on the left. Here he goes. He's at the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Rebels.
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Alabama opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's house and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Scanning the field, it's Wilkins. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. Touchdown, Ole Miss. The defense.
Damn, where all these motherfuckers go? Oh, god damn it.
The DB saw it. He thought,
oh, I made that shit. What the fuck?
Don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I could be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
If she turn the right on.
They'll go back to work on offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella.
But you got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Out of the backfield, he's open. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one. And all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around. And now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And, heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
And the Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Flips it out to the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Wilkins. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a 1st down at the 12. And the Hokies have pushed it inside the 20. Makes the grab on the left.
Yeah, they put me on.
And they add 6 more.
I wonder what
for that
it
trip
is.
to the house. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
It just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Back has it. And some room to work. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the 1st down.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the 1st down and get the sticks moving.
They'll give it to him again. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Out of the gun, the inside give. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Guys, let's take just a second and talk about all this. Given the unrest surrounding this guy's future as the head coach, this would be a great way to get the season started.
Man, you want all the momentum you can get, and you want to quiet people down. You don't want it to get louder. The louder those murmurs talk about hot seat, and you have a tendency to lose your football team. It's a distraction. You have to talk about it all the time. So always nice, Palmer, to get off on the right foot.
You just got to be able to drown out the outside noise, right? Easier said than done. And with this win in week 1, they're going to silence the critics. But make no mistake, he's going to go into that locker room and say, everyone that's been talking trash about us all off season, they're going to love us now. Don't pay any attention to that. All that matters is what's in this locker room.
Touchdown, Rebels! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, and how about this offense, man, putting another drive together, getting in the end zone. And here's the deal. Going on the road, handling these conditions in game 1, they've done a phenomenal job.
Deflected near the end zone.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Looking for a man, it's Wilkins. Fakes to grab. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Quick completion on the out. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Hokies want to move quickly. Throws to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Let's take a moment here and talk a little Virginia Tech. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week 1, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting even hotter. And I think all eyes are going to be on this program now, David, seeing how they turn the page and move on from this.
And I give you Exhibit A. Jesse Palmer just turned up the hot seat. All eyes are on them. They got to win. They got to do this. Starting off on the wrong foot. This is exactly what happens. It becomes a distraction. We're going to find out how good of a coach he is, and we're going to find out how loyal these fans are really quickly in this season.
And fire the completion there in the red zone and set up at the 13. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being caught. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd
that boy
is
Cover's
buzzing
gonna be a
after that last
Steeler, man.
score.
Can't wait for the 20 y'all game, you know. Finally gonna have a
chance at
quarterback.
return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Lord of years.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Big third down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. You've got to make a stand right here on third down.
Fires to the wideout. And they fail to hook up on third down. They'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down already with a 1-possession lead. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the middle. It's dropped. Oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on fourth down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play.
Turning it on. Got some momentum to the goal line. Touchdown, Hokie. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I tell you what, great job by this offense, great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your 2-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the fourth quarter when you need the 2-point conversion?
He's not going to make it in as this defense comes up with the stop on the 2-point conversion to hold on to their lead. He'll return it. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Showing off the arm. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
Every running back thinks about the 100-yard barrier every time they take the field. And this guy, he's got it in his mind. He might be the only one in the stadium right now that knows. He's got 97 yards rushing here in the fourth quarter. He is begging his coach just for one more carry to get that mark.
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. On second down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now third down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
These fans touching the figurative Hokie Stone, doing their part to help out on third down.
Gotta love this fucking game.
At the 40,
Gotta love it.
Nothing but green grass down
This
the middle.
game's so ass.
He's at the 10, and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Hey, what the fuck am I doing?
And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He might want another play. Looking to pass. It's Wilkins. Oh, they're after him.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
Well, trailing late here in the fourth quarter, what an effort catching the ball in the middle of the field, knowing he's got to try to save as much clock as he can, and he's able to get himself out of bounds and do just that. That was incredible.
A strike downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Fires to the tight end. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. To the air on second down. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And here they come, almost all the way back.
That is such a great job by the offense, putting together a touchdown drive when they needed it most. Not a lot of time left to go, but if their defense can get them the ball back, they've got an opportunity to kick a field goal and walk out of here with a win.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Timeout called by the defense, and 15 seconds to go in this one. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run. But now with less than a minute to go, you've got to use your timeout. You've got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
Creates a little space. He has the first and still on his feet. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Here's the pressure. Hit as he throws. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And that is how we will wrap this one up.
That should be a lot of XP. I need this XP for my player, man.
Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents.
That nigga was talking about chewing clock. I said, hell no, we gotta milk this motherfucking game out.